Hello everybody and welcome to Outdoors Britain. In this episode we're going to head down to my golf course permission to see if we can bag a few bunnies for the pot. I've been saying that a lot in recent videos. I think I need to come up with something different. Anyway, enough of my rambling. So in case you can't already see, I'm absolutely sweating buckets because it is really humid. So I'm not sure if that's going to affect the rabbits or not. Anyway, let's get on our way. And we've landed at the golf course. Now, I've just been and had a quick look around the main car park and there's hardly any vehicles there, so best thing to do now is going to be go and have a quick look, go and do my sort of quick safety walk up the hill so I can see if there's anybody out there still playing. I don't think there will be because there was only a handful of cars left. And then get a target out and check zero. And then hopefully head out in the last bit of daylight. See you in a bit. Right, quick sit rep. There's one guy out there still playing, but he's literally just teed off on the from the last tee. And I think I've seen him here before. He is actually quite good. So he should be finished in his sort of next couple of shots. And then we can get a target out and check our zero. Then hopefully, if that doesn't take too long, we can see if we can bag one in daylight, which would be nice. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get back to the car. See you in a bit. Right, quick sit rep. That was a little bit odd. It was well, I was up the top of the hill. Sort of all the way up there. There was a car drove up and pulled in at the other crossing point up the road there, and he sort of sat there and turned round and saw him come driving back down. Looked like he was making a point of sort of eyeing up the car, and I've literally just got back down to the car and he's driven back up the road again and almost stopped and was having a good old look at the car and then saw me looking at him and drove off. So I might not park the car here tonight. I might go and park it in the main car park and head down from the other side. I don't know yet. But that guy has just finished his round of golf. So anyway, let's get out of target and check our zero. See you in a bit. Right, I've just checked the zero. It was slightly off, so that's now been corrected. I do know why it's usually off slightly, and I think that's down to the plastic Picatinny rail converter that comes with the HW100. Over time, the clamps from either your sort of scope mounts or the ZB Lite Pro universal mount, where they squeeze onto that plastic, over time that tension seems to warp the plastic out of shape. And I'm 99% sure that's what's doing it, because when I stopped using my 2.2 and I took the Picatinny rail converter off, I could see where it was bent out of shape. And I think it's starting to happen to this one, so I think in the not too distant future I'll be looking at metal ones that can't bend out of shape. Anyway, let's see if we can bag something in this last half hour of daylight. So hopefully the next bit of footage you see will be on the pod. See you in a bit. Back to the car for a nice cold bottle of water. Oh. Well, I'm absolutely over the moon to get this one, because yeah, we're absolutely over the moon to get this one because it's been so hot and humid that there's hardly been anything out at all tonight. Because usually when it's this hot and humid, they don't really come out at night, they tend to come out first thing in the morning. So yeah, it's been pretty good to actually get one in this heat. I can't actually remember how far away that one was until I looked back at the pard footage. Oh dear, oh dear. The sweat is absolutely pouring out of me tonight. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll drink a bit more of that and I'll head out for another lap, as you never know, we might get another one. See you in a bit. And back to the car for a final bottle of water. Oh. Yeah, I'm really pleased to get those two. It's been really challenging, and after how challenging that first lap was, I was seriously considering cancelling doing that second lap round. Only I'm really pleased I didn't, because as you just saw, it certainly paid off. Yeah, they were both pretty long shots, sort of. I think they were both about, I'm not 100% sure without checking back at the footage, but I think they were both about 45-46 yards, which is sort of getting close to my limit for an ethical kill. And I will be honest, I did think that I'd only clipped the two of them, as they didn't look like clean kills, but once I'd walked over to them, sure enough, there they were, just inside. Well, the first one was literally just inside the edge of the long grass, stone dead, and the second one was literally just inside the edge of the bush, stone dead. So yeah, I can't complain. Only I'm going to dedicate those two rabbits from that second lap to Outdoors Britain dog number 1, and there'll be more on that later, and if not later, possibly in the next video. But that's why I've been a little bit off tonight in myself and in my mood, and not just me, but the whole Outdoors Britain family are actually going through a pretty sad time at the moment. Only I'm not going to ramble on about it now. I might talk about it over tonight's dram of scotch, or I might just do a whole video on it, but I'm not sure yet. I'll have a think about it in the car on the way home. So for now, I am going to rehydrate myself and get packed up and head for home. See you when I get there. And I'm home. Those rabbits are now skinned and gutted and awaiting butchering by my Mrs. Outdoors Britain in the fridge. and the reason why they're in the fridge is because the time is 3:26 in the morning, and I don't think it's fair to wake Mrs. Outdoors Britain up at this hour and ask her to butcher some rabbits. You know, she's been very tired lately, and obviously we're going through this very sad time at the moment too. Anyway, on to tonight's dram. This evening we have Loch Lee Harvest Edition Second Crop, 46% ABV. Location Lowland. Age NAS. Cask Bourbon, Port and STR. Whiskey info. Harvest Edition is inspired by Loch Lee's annual harvest, and in this release it combines their trademark malty character with red fruity character from the ruby and tawny port casks and a distinct marmaladey note. This release is limited to 11,000 bottles globally. Tastes like red grapes, marmalade and butterscotch. Great with strawberries and cream, orange club biscuit and New York sour cocktail. Well, I haven't got any of those things, so as usual we're going to try it on its own. First I'll show you the card. If it'll focus. And onto the pouch. And into the glass it goes. Nice colour. It's almost got a sort of pinky tinge to it. Not sure if it will pick it up on the camera. Smells nice. Cheers. Wow, that certainly is a fruity one. I'm not too sure about the marmalade and butterscotch, but red grapes? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you can certainly taste where it's been in ruby and tawny port casks too, in a strange sort of way that works. Anyway, sorry, I was being interrupted by Outdoors Britain dog number 2. What's the matter, big boy? You're missing your missus. You're missing Outdoors Britain dog number 1. Yeah, we all are, big boy. Yeah, so Outdoors Britain dog number 1. Unfortunately, I'm going to try and say this without welling up, but myself and Outdoors Britain missus, we had to make a very difficult and painful decision a couple of days ago. Because basically Outdoors Britain dog number 1, her real name was Mezzy, okay, so I'm just going to call her Mezzy from now on because it's too much of a mouthful. Mezzy had an underlying health condition called IVDD, which we knew nothing about until a few days ago. Basically it stands for intervertebral disc disease, and basically in a nutshell what it does is it eats away at the discs in your dog's spine until one of them eventually prolapses, and all the sort of gel fluid within it leaks out, and the disc then slips and pinches, or in her case severely damages, her spinal cord which runs through the vertebrae. she was basically struck down with the most severe stage, which is stage 5, and she was left paralysed basically from the waist down. She lost all control of her bladder and bowels, and she lost the what they call the deep pain sensation in her pores. Surgery could have been an option had it not been so severe, but due to it being so severe, we had to really consider her quality of life after surgery, and also, again, because of how severe the stage 5 is, it meant that she had such a slim chance, or she had very low chance of making a full recovery, and she had a very high chance of being left with permanent problems, or quite possibly no better than she was before. And it would mean that she just wouldn't have a very good quality of life after. So we made the very tough, painful, difficult decision to have her put to sleep. So you're not going to see Mezzy in any future videos now, because she's passed over to the other side now. And possibly at the end of this video I might put up a montage of pictures and video clips of her at her best, living her life to the fullest, or I might do another video at another time. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. That is the end. Thank you for watching.
Something like I should make you happy, shouldn't it, eh? Do you want me to stop doing that one now?
Who's it, Mez? Who's it? Oh, who's it, Mez? Where's the Frenchie gone? There she is! They spots me. Mezzy! Mezzy Mo! Mezzy! Hey! Whoa.